What's up guys, and welcome. Today I want to go over why you should not pull on this event right here and the one exception on when you can pull for this event. So we have here the best defender in the game and Valeria, a fighter unit, a nightmare and chaos faction unit. So nightmare, you will have a lord. Chaos, awesome faction, right? Everyone wants chaos units. I want chaos units. And I'm still not gonna pull. Why is that the case? Well, it's pretty simple actually, and that is Watch of Realms is a gacha game, and a gacha game usually is not a sprint, it is a marathon. So sure, if you get one of these guys, you will get some progress, right? You will get some progress. But if you wait for, let's say, one of these guys right here, I want to give special emphasis to two units, and that are Hex, insane DPS marksman that deals magic damage, or Allura, basically the best unit in the game to clear the right side of gear rate 3, 19 and above, because she's just invisible, right? And she's even better than Hatsut with that aspect. In that aspect of the game, she actually can deal better with the right side than Hatsut. So if you get one of these guys, you will progress a lot more than getting one of these two guys. But yeah, you will progress with one of these two guys, but keep in mind, the thing is that you have Valeria, who's a fighter. Let's compare her to the other fighters. So Salazar deals more damage than her, Silitu deals more damage than her, is ranged. Valk, value wise maybe they're similar, depends on your account. Arrogance deals more damage. Abomination, in my opinion, is more potent as well, but that can be argued. It's just that I have him and he's been working wonders for me. If you have seen my showcase video on gear rate 119 with him, he's a demon for sure. Then we have Lugaru, who you would prefer as well, and you would have Cerberus, who you would prefer as well. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters, legendaries that just for me edge out over her. And then if you take a look at the defenders, you have Broke here, who is the best defender, right? You have Broke here as the best defender. These guys are lords, of course, so a lord is going to be better for your team overall, but Broke here, the tank, the best tank in the game. But why? I mean, he's the best tank, right? Why would you not pull? There's still two more reasons why you should not pull. And that is, who you gonna choose to progress? Is it, would you rather have a Broke here, or a Comet, or a Vierna, or a Hatsut? Tell me. A Broke here will only get you that far, while a DPS will usually do most of the things. And that's in all of these gacha games always the same. DPS over defender. As simple. They're the most important units. They are the carries. So in that aspect, even though he is the best tank, he is a tank and not a DPS. And then you have the last thing that matters is not the two units right here. The last thing that matters is that these guys are not as good as the other epics you had. You had like an Arrogance banner with Oleg and Midon. Like, that's just 10 times as good. That's way better epics. Well, don't get me wrong, Brienne is good, Imani is decent, Janquaro can be used decently as well, but you had Arrogance, Absolute Demon, together with Oleg and Midon, and then you had a Hatsut Satram 10x, and they were 2x boosted on top of it, so you will get better banners than this. You will get them. All you need is just some patience, and I really urge you guys to have this little bit of patience. And the last thing I actually didn't touch on is, like I said, these guys are both good for gear rate 2 due to their invulnerabilities, but they're for gear rate 2, and in late game you want to farm gear rate 3, and that's why I pointed towards Allura right here. You want to farm gear rate 3. The set from gear rate 3 is the best that you can get. So in the late game you want to get gear rate 3 done, and not gear 8 2. And now, what is the exception, right? What is the exception for you guys? Well, basically, I started since the game came out on its release, right? And I have a stacked out roster. But if you're still early game, you don't have a stacked out roster and you cannot afford to not pull. You cannot afford to not pull. You need to pull at some point, otherwise you will just lose out a lot of progress. And here is what is an exception when you can actually pull. But guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Even if you're desperate to pull this weekend, you can pull at a 1+1 event. So if you're close to pity, I usually only recommend this to if you're close to pity. 1+1 event basically gives you 2 legendaries, as it says. I would go for this. If you can't resist the urge, go for this. Or, cause, I don't know. I think if a Dolores would be here, everything would change. But yeah, this is it from me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice day. I'm out. Peace.